Have you ever wondered how companies get their logos or what the logos of some companies might have looked like before you were born? While each logo has its own history just as rich as the brand it represents, we're just gonna give you a brief overview. These are 5 famous logos then and now. Let's begin. Number 5. Volkswagen, the Nazi people's car. Volkswagen began as a National Socialist trade union auto manufacturer in Germany in 1937. If you're familiar with history at all, you might recall that the National Socialists of Germany were called the Nazis, who came into power with Adolf Hitler's appointment to the position of Chancellor in 1933 by the Weimar government. The German Labor Front was one wing of the Nazi Party, and the name Volkswagen means people's car in English, and was created in order to provide the German people of the time with affordable automobiles. Its original logo, a stylized swastika, reflects this origin, though the automobile maker was privatized after World War II and continues to make automobiles nearly half a century after Hitler's death. Number 4. Apple Computer Company, idyllic scene to dystopian nightmare. Apple is probably the most prolific success story of any computer manufacturer in the world because of the company's working-class history and because of its ironic fall to dystopian conformism and autocracy. The company was founded by Steve Wozniak and Jobs, no relation, and Ronald Wayne in Wozniak's garage in 1976. The original Apple logo, created by Wayne, reflects this folksy origin and has a nice little view of a scholar reading beneath a tree in the style of a woodcut. 2 years later, they adopted the iconic rainbow logo and have since jumped between a number of different minimalist Apple silhouettes, which reflects their fall from innovator to creative bankruptcy and corporate cult. The iPhone 8 and its 16 variants will launch in 2017. Number 3. Nokia. Nokia is a Finnish cell phone manufacturer known for their durability and affordability. What you may not know is that Nokia has existed since the 1800s and was originally a paper mill. The company originally dealt with paper, mining, and power. In the 1960s, Nokia merged with 2 other companies, creating the Nokia Corporation, and began producing electronics. And in 1981, a Nokia subsidiary launched the first international cellular telephone service. Nokia began producing their own phones in 1987, and in 1998, Nokia became the top-selling mobile phone brand in the world. Their logo, unlike their Nokia 3310, wasn't able to last longer than a century. What had originally been a picture of a fish gave way to a minimalist, generic logo featuring the name of the company like so many others before them. Number 2. Pepsi-Cola. Pepsi-Cola is best known as the soda brand you get when they don't have Coke. The original Pepsi product was developed in 1893 and produced as Brad's Drink, which sounds like a way to not remember the night before but have a painful feeling of guilt, shame, and regret. It was renamed Pepsi-Cola in 1898, named after one of the drink's main ingredients, pepsin. Unlike other logos in this list, what had originally been a minimalist for the time signature of the drink's name slowly evolved into a minimalist dystopian looking symbol. In 1969, the company introduced the circular red, white, and blue symbol that would remain a part of its brand until today. In 2008, the logo changed to something that some compared to Barack Obama's campaign logo, which the company's artist described as being an evolution of the original company logo based on some strange laws of geology or weather patterns or something. Number 1. McDonald's. McDonald's started as a small restaurant in San Bernardino, California in 1940, and over time became what many consider to be the genesis and bar metric of fast food, for better or worse. The evolution of the logo itself is long enough to be its own video, but let's just say that it follows the typical trend of starting with a name before devolving